between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Masahiro Tanaka will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Jacoby Ellsbury. When he first broke into the big leagues, he could go get everything. Now, the arm has deteriorated a little bit over the years, but he can still go catch a ball every now and then.
Here's Ben Revere. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, fielder, Ben Revere.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gregorius onto the grass. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. Our game time temperature not bad for October in the Bronx, 63 degrees. Swinging a soft liner. On to first, and there are two down.
Batting third, center fielder number 27.
So striding forward now, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Angels are gone in order, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Garrett Richards gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. At shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. I love watching this kid throw, and so does everybody else. But the play I like watching him throw on is the relay. He'll be out there on a relay play. You get the ball in his hands, and that runner going from third to home is probably going to be out. He's got a cannon.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home
Yankees,
first.
Number 11, left fielder Brett Gardner.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Revere is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. His past history with Richards, 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third,
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Standing in, Aaron Judge. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Angels, the designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
1 strike to Pujols. Line toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Pitch on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Now a little cue shot here out towards short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Now to the plate, Yunel Escobar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This is popped up. Calling for it. Choi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
First pitch breaking ball, he was sitting on that the whole time, looking for it the whole way. You don't hit it that hard on first pitch if you're not.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that run to the third. Small things like that in a tight game could make a big difference.
Here's the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. This is pulled into right, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes, 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Into the box now, number 30. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break. Little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 30 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now batting, Ronald Torreyes. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup and the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Danny
Digging
Espinosa.
in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded to the right. Torreyes fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, catcher.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. On the ground up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Left fielder Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 2-2 one more time. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder Jacoby.
Ready for another
Ellsbury.
chance. Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun on the run, but this will land out there just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he'll step off and try again. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Revere. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Right fielder giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Albert now. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. Angels strand one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Under it is Revere to take it in, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Here's Chase Headley. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Richard steps into his windup. Here it is on 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And now a pitch on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And Headley will reach, hits a base hit.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight, retired 8 hitters. Now with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak of retiring 8 in a row. Let's see how he adjusts out of the stretch now.
Standing in now, number 30, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And that misses 1-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart if you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for the Yankees, but they're up 1-0.
Leading off for the Angels, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike one, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in to try it again, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. They trail this one 1-0. So stepping in, Ji-Man Choi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ji-Man Choi.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Ball 1.
Outside.
One and one. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, second
Ronald
baseman,
Torreyes the next to bat. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
That's
ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And a ball line foul here over the Yankee dugout. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And he missed with it. It's 1 and 2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Seared down the first baseline. Valbuena's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Yankees,
ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And
1 ball, 1 strike.
he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Ready for another chance? Danny Espinosa will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 25, Ben Revere.
Here's Ben Revere. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Looped over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for
He
the
comes in
Yankees,
0 for 2 thus far.
designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Gary Sanchez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Hit hard but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Here's Albert now. On the move is Trout from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Yunel Escobar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
In now, Luis Valbuena. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way out of here. That got up into the third deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Angels have opened it up to 4-1. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So we'll leave with 2 outs here in the 7th, as this was really not one of his better performances. Tyler Clippard will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Tyler Clippard. The batter, number 3, second baseman
Espinoza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball bat so far. One pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Angels 4 and the Yankees 1. Digging in to try it again. Chase Headley. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Chase Headley.
And a ball, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something, but this offense has to get going.
And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set and the pitch. Number 30 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on by Espinoza takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Striding in once again, Ronald Torreyes. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more from Game 1 after this. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Torreyes is there for it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's Ben Revere. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Cameron Maben will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Maben.
Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he just gets a piece there. It's
on for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Angels 4 and the Yankees 1. Cameron Maven will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left
Cam
field.
Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 32.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he takes a called strike 1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone.
Back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch out first. There is Valbuena. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Albert Pujols will get us started in the next half inning. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. The Halos lead this one 4-1. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Jonathan Holder enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And there indeed is Albert Pujols. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Now in the box, Cole Calhoun.